villain like a villain.
Just been staying behind people. You know, that's what I do. That's what this character does. Okay, specifically because you know she's quite squishy. So yeah, I'm still at full health.
Okay, Zorn.
I have been shooting from as far as possible, so nothing has come to me.
All right, sweet. Callum is still at full health as well. I don't know what he had originally for temp, but he's down to 4 temp HP at the moment. And then Banthor, how are you doing?
Pretty good. I got 5 temp hit points at about, including bear form, about 90 something HP.
Okay. All right. I think that's everybody. So Necra's the worst off right now. We keep an eye on Necra then.
Okay.
That's okay. We're not gonna die when we get knocked out of this anyways.
Really?
We're not gonna die of permadeath.
Sounds like a challenge, Jim.
We're not gonna die. Yeah.
Well, you already
really?
promised that was a thing.
Yeah.
So
I already said you're not gonna die. Go out with a blaze of glory. Go with a blaze of glory. Sorry. Alrighty. We currently have 2 space whales on the very large battle map. Excuse me. Let's see. The one on the east is fresh. So Necra and Banthor, they're playing with a nice fresh one. And then the one over here on the west, he's wounded. So, which, you know, is still saying he's got a good bit of hit points left. So it is the Celestial's turn. You know, I guess it would help to. Look, I've got that tabbed. Bring up the monster. Bring out your dead. Golly, look at this thing. All right. Sorry. Look at it. I'm gonna go whack. I'm gonna move this tab. This tab over here. What should the angel do? Oh, the angel should whack it, right? With the big old celestial boom.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 10 to hit. Gotta love it. What? 14. I don't think that's gonna do it there, buddy. No, I'm not gonna do it. And then again with the 14. What's up with the 14? Yeah. Again with the 14, right? Yeah. You've been whacking them, and then now with the 14s. I don't know. I'm gonna try another button just to see, you know. It's a 14 as well. I think I'm stuck. Oh no, that's a 24. That's a 27. Okay, I got nothing. Alrighty. Angel. Oh, I got advantage. But we'll see. The 24. Yeah, that would he hit with advantage. Alright. I'll
I was
stop.
gonna say, what happened to our GM?
I'll stop.
I don't know what. I thought he was going through a midlife crisis or something.
Oh, why
So
were
that
you
is
mimicking Captain Lou Albana from...
just. Ooh,
Holy crap.
wow.
And that was with... Oh, that was with one, so that's why.
So is that all of it together, or is it? No, that's 10d12. Yeah, and then 4d12. Okay, so 65 and 31,
96.
90, 96.
96.
Whee!
That's a pop.
Alrighty. I gave it a bloody nose, that's for sure. It's still standing. So miss with the first attack is a big wolf. Woo! 14, swinging for the, for the fences, but definitely not hitting anything here. Let's see. It's this beastie's got an aura on him, so I'm assuming it was going to do its Sky Blast. There we go. That's what I was calling it. So at some point here, it's going to do its Sky Blast. Roll this dice. I'm just going to roll a dice. This is a test. Okay, everybody saw that, so I can do this. Nobody saw that. All right.
I did.
No, you did not.
It was a 3. See if I guessed right.
Great. You guys wrong. All right. Okay. All right. So it sucks for Angel and Kellum.
Oh, is it hitting now?
Yep. Boom. Now. No. At the, I guess at the end of the Angel's turn. Yeah. Just trying to figure out, should I do it at the beginning of the turn or at the end of the turn? Well, so I'll do it at the end of the turn for right now. Kellum, I need you to give me a intelligence saving throw.
Oh, that's gonna be.
And is that a crit?
Yes, it is.
Really? That's what you needed too. All right. I need to write down the what the half damage is. So full damage is 27. You take half. So that's 47. Excuse me. Full damage is 47. I don't know what I said. I said 27. So half damage is 23. .23 psychic damage.
Psychic, alright.
So you and the The old lady there. You'll take the psychic damage, the psycho damage. What's this thing over here doing? It's doing the same thing. Alright. And then alright. Ellen, what you up to? You just got blasted with the psychic damage.
Well, I'm going to start out just going to whack it with this flame tongue longsword I got here.
Alrighty, you got advantage.
Fishing. I'll take that 17 for a total of 26.
Okay,
Is that a hit?
that is a hit. Yes.
Awesome. And damage. Let's see. One-handed with the fire turned on is 27 damage. 10 of which
And
is
then
fire.
this guy, he's not a rogue. Yeah. Okay.
No, this one doesn't have sneak.
27. Okay.
Second attack. 22.
That's a hit.
All right. For 22 damage. 7 of which is fire.
Alrighty.
And then I will bonus action with the Vine Grip Shard Longsword. 26
Yes.
for 9 damage. And I apparently action surged already during this encounter, so
Yeah.
that is my turn.
Alrighty. Necro, what you up to? Oh, you gonna move any,
No,
Kellum?
no,
All
I'm
right.
gonna stay where I'm at.
Darn.
Alright.
Okay.
Since I'm right where I want to be. And swing, bear, swing. Will 26 hit?
A 26 will definitely hit, yes.
Hmm.
– 14.
Yeah, that's what it looks like it says.
Alrighty.
So, do I get the sneak attack? Because that's kind of conditional.
What, did you have advantage?
I wouldn't say he's got flanking, but you have, but you have sneak attack. Yes, you don't have advantage, but you do have sneak attack because because Vanthor's, standing next to you.
Okay, that's why. Then that is 14. Alright.
Right.
And second swing. Yeah, that ain't gonna hit much.
No, you hit the hard carapace, and the blade just kind of slides down.
No second creature, so yep, that's 2 swings, and actually, without So,
Come around the other side, so Banthor has the advantage.
trying for it, yes.
All right, sounds good to me. I need Banthor, and if that was the end of your turn, I need Banthor and Necra to give me a intelligence saving throw. Oh no, excuse me, a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
It was doing a tail flap.
I have that.
Well, I'm glad you changed it.
Oh, 22 for Necra. Okay, sorry, I didn't see that. Gotcha. All right, so
making sure I didn't have the really fun. Oh, I succeed, so I don't take anything. Trick yet.
No. Oh, yeah. I gotcha.
You don't have evasion yet.
Yep, not yet. All right. So each of you take half damage, which is going to be the
This is
23 bludgeoning damage.
That's the half?
Yep, that's half damage.
Fun.
I'm sorry, how much?
23 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And so that was the end of your turn, Necra. Banthor, your turn.
All right. 1 second, doing a
Oh,
save. That is not going to count.
Oh yeah, that's
Moonbeam's
a
gone.
big. Oh yeah, that's not gonna. Yeah,
Ain't gonna fly.
no moonbeam for you, buddy. Okay, so. Do want to kind of tell you that when you did the cleansing ritual, or when you did the cleansing on that one space whale, it didn't fully do the what you intended, or wanted hopefully to kill the creature off it all entirely, but you could tell that it wounded the creature basically. So I don't know if you've got any more cleansing capabilities in your in your back pocket or anything like that, but that's something that you could use as a one-time whop on on a space whale, just to let you know. That being said, Banthor, it's your turn. What you gonna do?
Okay. I only got once per day on that cleanse, so I'm gonna scoot on over here, and I'm going to look for one of the pockets and multi-attack one of them.
All right.
Oh, it's not letting me multi-attack for some reason. I'll just roll it straight. And that's this with advantage.
Yes.
Alright, so 19 plus 7, 26.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's a bite attack, so 2d8 plus 7.
Arr.
15 piercing damage. And I'm going to follow it with a claw attack. 17 plus 7,
That's a hit.
24.
That's a hit.
And 2d4 plus 7.
And-
10.
Look at them ones. 1 and a
Yep.
2.
10 slashing
You
damage.
gotta love that. That would have been painful. If 10 was the low roll, high roll, that would have been. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay close to Necro. I want that disadvantage rolls.
Alrighty. Anything else for you? That is a movement, action for multi attack. No moonbeam.
Yeah, no moonbeam. I think I will. Oh, where is it? I think I'll heal with a bonus action.
Oh, that's right.
So I'll blow a wild shape. Right. Oh wait, no, one spell slot. Sorry.
Right. I was.
I'll do a level 2. Yeah, I'll blow a level 2 slot and heal 2d8.
Gotcha.
And that'll be it for me. So I'll heal 4 and 9.
Zorn. Thank you, man, Thor. Zorn, what you got for us? The one on the on the left to the west is definitely wounded. It's the Angel and Callum have been making work on it. I had to look on the turn order tracker to make sure I was talking about the right person. Right person, wrong character. It's like Kellum. Yeah, that's his name. That's right. And then the other beastie. Well, yeah, it's still fresh. They're just starting to put some salt and pepper on it.
Okay, guy to the west. Let's see how you like an arrow.
Alrighty.
28.
Yeah, I think it likes that arrow pretty good. Arrow hits the back of the whale and pierces through its tough carapace with a crack. How much damage you doing?
29.
Good lordy. I'm gonna be snatching these weapons away from y'all. 29. Alrighty. Do you have multi-attack?
Yeah, second shot. 25.
Yeah, 25 hits.
And let's see some more. And 29 again.
Oh, goodness. Alrighty. Any movement for you? Bonus action? He's gonna stand back and lob arrows over Kelm's back. Thud, thud. Take that, you fiend.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, sounds good to me. Astra. One to the west. Like I said, is yeah. It just needs a little tenderizing, and it'll be done. Flip it on the side a little bit, you know. I think, you know. Flip it on, just flip it on this other side, and let it cook for another minute. I think it'll be done.
Okay, let's see. How far am I from it?
You are too far away. 140 feet. Like I said, too far away.
Never too far away, dude. Depending on what you're trying to do. Let's see. That one's almost done. I need to get closer to start healing people, though. But let's try to take that one out. I will move up 30.
Towards which?
Towards
the west.
Okay.
And we know this thing doesn't like fire. I'm going to try to shoot fire at it. I want to save the fireballs for the other one because that one's fresh. So we're going to shoot this thing called Sorcerer's Burst.
Okay.
Right. Let's see. Oh, there it is.
What we gotta do? Is it an attack roll?
That is an attack roll.
You missed. I mean,
A 29 miss? Really?
well,
Really? Because if a 29 miss, I'll go home.
29 misses. I'm going home. He said, "No,
Right.
29 hits."
All right, this is going to be.
Yeah,
Fire
beats
damage.
it, right?
All right, it's going to be 9 fire damage. Hold on, let me see. Wait back. Was that a 1 and an 8 on the dice? Go to the game log to look at my. Oh, that is an 8 on the dice. Okay, so with Sorcerer's Burst, this is a cantrip I switched out when we leveled up. Sorcerer's Burst has exploding dice. So whenever I roll the 8 on the damage dice, I can roll it again. So since I rolled an 8, I have to roll another d8.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Huh. When did they start getting stuff from Savage Worlds?
That's a 7, so that's going to be 16 total. I mean, yeah, 16 total. 9 and 7.
Alrighty then.
Yep. I like this. This is one of the good ones they actually did. Yep, it has exploding dice, so whenever you roll max on the damage dice, you can roll another up to my spellcasting modifier. So.
Which one? The one that was wounded?
Yes, the one, again, trying to finish this one off, and I know it doesn't like fire, it does its fire damage.
And how much was that again? I'm sorry, I was thinking about something.
16 fire. It's 1 plus 8 plus 7. It's 16 total.
Yeah, you see it makes large cracks in the carapace where it hit and scorched it.
Okay. And for my bonus action, I also know that it doesn't like force. We found out it doesn't like force damage, so bonus action, fire guns.
What?
Oh, you didn't think I would give this to her either? Yeah. She
somewhere all over the universe, wizards start starting fire guns. Pew 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 pew.
Yeah, let's see. I am in the long range distance though, so this will be with disadvantage, unfortunately.
Oh, about time. 12. Sorry,
Yeah.
son. Not today. Bounces
Alright.
off.
That's,
Like water on stone.
that's all right. Like I said, I have to start getting closer for some of this. But yep, that's my turn. Right there.
Yay! My turn. Before the angel gets to go, the Xena whales gonna decide what they're gonna do here. I'm gonna all right. I'm gonna leave this. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. Both of the Alright. Both of the whales are going to sprout the holes in the backs start to open up on both of them. They are going to hatch babies.
Fine.
You're gonna hatch some babies. So baby hatching is coming about. That will happen sometime between now and the beginning of its next turn. They will pop out some babies, as well as in addition to and some friends come along into the fray, shall we say. Two fresh guys on the west and one on the east. They have auras around them. Sorry, they should not have auras around them. I copied them with an aura. Uh-huh. Oh, I hit cancel. That didn't work. Cancel does nothing for us. Yeah, alrighty. They're actually going to use their basically their cone weapon, their breath weapon. So no, this is not going to hurt. Don't worry about it. These breath weapons are just a little brush, a little a brush of wind and such. So the one on the north is going to hit the angel northwest, and the southwest is going to hit Kellum. Kellum, I need you to give me a intelligence saving throw.
Okay. $13.
13. That's not going to do it. You're going to get a bloody nose, Kellum.
I got a feeling it's going to be more than just a bloody nose.
One second, I'm going to look at something. Okay. They got 29 points of psychic damage.
29 of what?
29 psychic.
Okay. Yep, I'm down to 3 HP.
Okay. So as a last act of defiance, the testament of your fighting will, let's see, what would you like to do? Like, would you like to, take this ride this space whale down? What?
He's not dead yet.
He's not dead yet. Okay. All right.
He got 3 HP left.
He's got 3. He's still standing. Banthor, give me a intelligence saving throw, please.
$15.
15. Alrighty, you take 47 psychic damage.
Right. No more bear form.
No more bear form. Alright. No more bear form for you. So this Xeno whale, space whale, comes up from the southeast and hits you with a psychic blast. As you get a nosebleed, he can't keep concentration on the bear form, and you slip back into your normal Banthor, the mighty angel, disciple of the tree, and such. Looks like all of the two that y'all have been attacking are going to do a rush. They're going to rush. They're going to try to get out of the pounding that y'all have been. They're going to try to get out from underneath all that. So they're going to rush out of here. Oh. Sorry. That's not what they're doing. I forgot. They're doing the minions.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Go ahead. Make a run for it.
How about the new guys are going to do the minions, and the ones that y'all been beating up on are going to try to push inward towards the middle. Such. So Kellum, your guy is going to try to push through you, and looks like he's headed towards Zorn and Ashra. So it looks like he's going to try to bum rush those guys and push through you, Kellum.
Right.
And then Banthor and Necra, your guy looks like he's just trying to get away and go towards the center of the map. Kind of towards Ashra, but maybe not directly towards Ashra. But the one with Kellum, he's definitely tried to go through Kellum and trying to hit Zorn and Ashra. They are a distance away. I haven't checked the distance yet, so.
Well, I believe that Angel and I will get attacks of opportunity, right?
Not for this rush attack. For a normal movement, yes, but for this, he's kind of moving around, swinging, swimming around, I guess, what you want to say, and waiting for the right opportunity, and then he's going to shoot through you, rush through you and such. So it's one of his special moves.
Okay, but hang on. I'll take whatever ruling you give, but I think we should get the opportunity attack, because the way it reads is you can make an opportunity attack when a creature that you can see leaves your reach using its action, its bonus action, its reaction, or one of its speeds. So if it's using any one of those and leaves my reach, attack of opportunity.
Yes, but there are exceptions to those rules. Like one of the thieves, rogue, excuse me. They have, a thing. Also, the a feat. I forgot movement or mobility or something like that. Mobile lets you run around and mobile lets you run around and not provoke opportunity of attacks and such. So this one particular
This ability doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, basically.
This one particular ability does not provoke opportunity attacks. Because it's like a, you see it coming, but it's also very fast and, kind of, even though it's a huge, gigantic space whale.
Okay.
So that's what it's going to be doing sometime before its next turn. That being said, the angel is like, oh no, you don't. Let's see if we can stop that from happening before it happens. Yeah, we're up. Yeah, that could definitely happen.
Well, I thought it was happening right now. So you're giving us more information on one of its,
It's a tail.
Yeah. Okay.
It's tail of what it's going to be doing. So someone before its next turn, not at its next turn, but before its next turn, it's going to try to blow through you and rush towards Zorn and Othra.
Yeah. Okay.
But you're next after the angels, so I don't think this one is getting anywhere.
Well, if the angel doesn't kill it, its attack could trigger before my turn still. If it's one of these,
right.
It sounds like one of the actions you're doing where it's like we're getting the
it's
preview of where it's going to hit.
A random timed. Yeah, it's a random timed. So maybe I'm giving you too much information, but it is a random timed attack and such.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, I gotta find where the angel went to. Angel, where are you? There you are. Oh, you're on the wrong tab. That's why. I got 2 tab groups. All right, Angel. Who cares? Attack. 26. Yes, that's a hit. With advantage. 12. Yeah, I'll take the 12. The 26. $96 damage again. Ooh. Followed up with some 30 radiant damage. Wow. It had 60 hit points, so I think we got another one. I'm thinking smacking. So it's going to turn around. So, going to turn around and come over here to the one that's trying to make send out some little eggs, some babies. And it's going to attack that one. All right. 24, that's a hit. 82. Where's the 96? And 23. For a total of 105. Wow.
Right.
I want to play this thing all the time. I want to hit y'all for 105. Every time I hit you. Take that. I can't. Okay, good. Sorry. Okay, Callum, so
What was
the immediate
that? You want my next character to be immune to radiant damage entirely?
Actually, the angel was attacking one of the hole things there, clogging up the hole. So hopefully, it won't be spewing out as many babies or whatever. So some things are looking a little dire. Kellum, you got a few hit points left. You have a sensation from your sword. It's kind of has a supernova kind of quality. Unless you basically do an explosion, as a kind of a last man standing kind of thing too. But also roll nature for me.
Nature.
Yes, Kellen.
2.
Oh, well. Is that almost a crit?
Almost a fail. Crit fail.
Yeah. Critical fail. That's awesome. All right.
So there's something about my sword, but I can't figure it out yet.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's just say, that these Xeno whales are kind of like a corruption, almost like a demonic corruption.
Mm-hmm.
We saw Banthor cleanse one of the whales, and it almost killed it. And then y'all finished it off after he did that. And this sword, also kind of has a way of commanding and cleansing corrupted beast and such. This is kind of far from a beast, but it is also a beast in itself. A very bad idea comes into your head, and you're pretty sure that it's not your idea.
Obviously.
It feels like like this idea. Yeah, obviously, right? I get you. Yeah.
So I'm speculating here. Is it like fly into the mouth and the sword explodes? Last stand.
This you get a feeling like you could ride one of these whales, into the mountains or something. You could I could just take one of these things down, sink the ship, kind of thing. Ride the missile, shall we say? That's actually the idea that pops into your head. Is of that guy riding, the nuclear missile,
Mm-hmm. So you're saying I would ride it down to the mortal plane,
right,
into the mountain, and kill it in the mountain.
Yeah.
Like it slams into the mountain, that would kill it.
Yeah.
And then that would put Kellum. He'd return to his body and just have to wait on the others to finish, because he wouldn't survive that.
Right.
Okay.
But you're sitting there at 3 hit points, kind of thing,
Well,
I can do this.
I got
thing of
potions and I've
glory.
got second wind still, so I was trying to strategize there.
Right. You know, I'm not saying you have to do it right now, but I'm just saying, you know,
Yeah.
like, oh, I could do this thing, or at least, you know, I could try to do this thing. So, not that you have to do that, or that you have to do that right now. So, go down a blaze of glory.
How good am I feeling about maybe riding one of them into another one? Like if I can control it enough to make it slam into a mountain, why can't I control it to slam it into another one?
Right. Now, you definitely see looming in the distance, you know, so you're kind of thinking about that, and you're like, well, why can't I just like run it into one of these guys? In the distance, you can see more shapes headed towards you and such.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know that you definitely have enough, you know, putting these, you know, well, why if I, you know, just ride this into this other guy, you know, and such. You definitely think that you can slam into one of these, you know, coming up on you, or you could try to, you know, maneuver it into this one over here. Just trajectory and things like that. You know, you don't know if you could do it right yet. You know, like, oh, you know, can I make that turn? You know, this is a space whale after all. I can hit the guy's way in the back, but I don't know if I can hit the guy right here. Or maybe, you know, the guy on the other side of the, you know, the map kind of thing. Those are options. And such. Yes.
All right. I'm going to go over to this one.
Okay.
Not go
You
underneath
disappeared.
the
Give me a second. I'm going to... All right, now, go ahead. You should be able to ride his back now.
Okay. I'm going to get on top of him. I'm going to slam, or stab, rather, the flame tongue sword at the base of its skull, so into the spine, and I'm basically turning the sword's hilt into the joystick.
Right, okay.
And then I'm going to twist it over to fly it. Let me get a ruler here. Yeah, the ruler will work. Fly it into that one with its mouth open, so it just like it clamps onto that one.
Okay. Alrighty. Give me a athletics check as you wrestle the space whale.
17.
Oh, are you kidding? 16.
Yahoo!
Alrighty. So you spear. I was looking for the word. You spear the space whale with your sword, your flaming sword at that, and jerk it to the left, and make it fly up to the other guy up here. Okay. Alrighty. You're like, Angel, get out of the way. Move, girl. Get out the way. Alrighty. So give me a intimidation roll. Trying to. Okay. So basically, you got a 9. Trying to get you to, it's going over there, but it's not like going fast. If you intimidate it, you'll be able to make it, go fast, and such, to hit the other whale. It's still going to hit. It's just not going to, smash into the other whale and such.
The bagpipes are still in my back, so I blare it.
All right, and roll with advantage, I guess. Then.
Okay. Oh, good grief!
It didn't have enough air in it. It was like, hey,
Got inspiration.
As with advantage already, so I don't know what the inspiration would do.
Yeah, you can. It's not like you can roll it multiple times.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want to, you can use inspiration.
I had the 120 today. I should have quit while I was ahead. There's a 9 on my inspiration.
9. You're not to be having it today, buddy. Oh, that is so funny. The angel, she's there, and so she's gonna give you a help action by actually moving out of the way, because he's kind of in between you and the other space whale and such. Mm-hmm. So she's giving you the help action. This is all I got for you, buddy.
What do I get to do with that? Roll the advantage again?
Yes, your intimidation.
Intimidation this time instead of performance.
Yeah, it's the same thing though.
Okay. Yeah, it's +3 everywhere. Oh, okay, yep.
9.
Callum's going down today. He'll see on the other side, guys.
9.
It's a very stoic space whale.
Very stoic space whale. No. You cannot frighten me. I will not be frightened by the likes of you. Ha! So you do smash into the other space whale. Not a big tragic smash, as two giant spaceships would crash into each other. This is a glancing blow and such. So still damaging the other space whale. The angel is able to get out of the way, though barely. Your space whale's like, yeah, I don't care. I've got a flaming sword sticking out of my head. What do you care? What are you gonna do? I got a sword sticking out of my head. Alrighty. So that's your action. Give me a roll damage for the sword as you plunge the sword into it, and I'm going to roll some. I was traveling a far distance.
28.
28. Nice. Let's see. Wow, look at all the ones. Alright. Smashes into the other whale. They both take like 20 points of bludgeoning damage. And tell him this one is off track for spitting out babies. It doesn't really care about anything else right now. It's just I got a flaming sword sticking out of my head. I don't really care. I'm dealing with this, so that's what he's dealing with right now. The other angel, the other space whale will at some point spit out space babies, xeno babies, and yeah. Anything else for you, Kellum?
No, that's all I can do, really.
Are you going to second wind or anything?
Think you used the second wind already? Is that what you said earlier?
No, I've got my second wind still, but at this point it's only a D10 plus 5, which is not really much. I feel like it'd be a waste to use it without combining it with a potion right now. Potion requires an action, so I'm just gonna let it pass for now. I don't want to use it and then get slapped with 20 damage anyway. There's no way I can recover.
Let's see. Taking potions, if they're in your, like your potion pouch, it will take a bonus action to take those potions.
And second wind is a bonus action as well, so I still can't combine it.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'd have to use them both to earn or to regain enough HP to be even equivalent to one of these guys' hits. So
Gotcha.
there's no point in wasting either one of them right now.
Yeah, they do smack pretty hard. Smack! Yeah. And somebody's got to be, there's always the first. Somebody's got to be the first. So
Yep.
It just seems to be Kellum.
I gotta start playing some kind of glass cannon and just stay in the rear.
Yeah. Nectar, talking about glass cannons. Oh, wait a second. Nectar's not being a glass cannon right now.
Yeah,
What you doing, Nectar?
anyways, so has it tried to start running away yet?
Not yet. It hasn't left yet.
Alright. I guess then, swing at it and see what hits.
Okay.
Miss?
Yeah, 15 is gonna miss. That's no, with advantage.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, 15. No.
And the other hand.
24.
And might as well fish. Yeah, well.
23. Alright, 24. Six, 12.
And bonus action, I'm gonna suck down a potion of healing.
Okay.
Which is not gonna be enough to do me any good, but it's something. Alright.
Oh,
well,
excuse me.
that's 18 out
Um,
of 56.
alrighty. Before you go, is that it for you, Necra?
Action bonus. Yeah. I got
Alright.
something for my reaction, though.
Before you go, Vanthor, the space whale zooms across the map towards Ashura. Not quite getting there, but definitely made some headway. Moved over 100 feet.
Right.
And
Does this provoke attack of opportunity?
it does not. Yes, this is that rush where it moves out of your, it moves through an area, and it does not provoke an opportunity when it moves through that area. The other one is dead, so it does not get to rush you. It would have had enough. Yes, it would have had enough to hit Zorn and Ashura. So it's a good thing it got taken out beforehand. Because yeah, it would have gone. It would have hit y'all two, and that would have hurt. So yay! All right, cool. Alrighty. So now, Vanthor, it is your turn.
Okay.
You got the xenomorphs coming up from behind you. So basically to the east, south, east, and then of course, chasing the one that you just that just popped out through.
Okay. I am going to move as far as I can. That's it. It should be 35. And I will cast Moonbeam.
Okay. What's the distance on that? Is it 100 or
120?
120. All right. I will roll a wisdom, or is the deck?
Let's see. Constitution.
Okay, Constitution. Everything but what I was trying to say. Alrighty.
Nope.
Sorry, I just super duper. All right, I'm sorry. You said con?
Yeah, Constitution.
16.
Nope, ain't gonna do it. I'm just gonna take full damage, and that's gonna be 11 radiant damage.
11. Moving the moonbeam through the ethereal space like a flashlight. Whoa! Hitting the Xenomorph space whale. Alrighty. Any movement or bonus action?
I'm out of movement, so I think I am good.
Alrighty. I forgot you moved forward. Sorry about that. Ashura. Excuse me. Zorn. Zorn, then Ashura. So, just to let you know, Ashura, the space whale is 40 feet, 35, 40 feet from you. Okay, zooming in, and yeah, looking at you all menacing like. So Zorn, what you're gonna do is the space whale comes shooting towards you, some 50 odd feet away from you.
One will say, "You want a piece of You want a piece of me, in Celestial?" And aim for an eye. 17.
Aim for an
eye. 17. That might not work.
That's not going to work today. No.
Okay, second shot. 16 definitely isn't that work.
No, I'm sorry. So you shoot wildly at the Xeno whale as it comes flying towards the both of you, intent on gobbling you up. You shoot arrows and they bounce off its head as you try to shoot for the eyes. Any movement or bonus action as you are standing standing behind?
Yeah, let's get out of here. North, I think.
I'm just gonna go that way. Like, yeah, we're headed over this way. All right. Alrighty. I guess. Not sure. Zorn is shooting arrows over your shoulder as he moves northward through the ethereal space, trying to get out of this space whale's trajectory. What are you gonna do there, Astra?
I know what I want to do. The other two.
Come again?
How far are the other two? The one.
So, right, the other two that just came on the board. One, Kellum's got smashed into the other. One, Uno Memento, 100 feet, 120 feet, respected.
120 feet.
And then this other cat that's moving on you is 40 feet away.
Okay.
Got a moon theme. Oh no, yeah.
Trying to think. See, some things I could do. Which one should I do? Choices. Okay, let's see. You know what? So that one's 40 feet away from me. I'm going to dangerously move 10 feet closer to it.
Okay.
So I'm within 30 feet. I'm going to distance cast remove curse and cleanse it.
Okay. Alrighty. Is that a third? What level spell is that?
Third.
Third level spell. Okay. So you distance cast. That's a sorcery thing.
Yep. Lets me make a touch spell into 30 feet range.
Okay. Do you have to? Is there a cost with that, or is that it just happens?
That is 1 sorcery point.
Okay, it does cost. Okay, cool. So you spend a sorcery point and gather your will together and push out the cleansing force to the space whale as it's hurtling itself through the ethereal space towards you, and all of a sudden it gets pounded by you cleansing it. And you can just see that whatever cleansing it has wounded this creature as it has come hurtling towards you. Whereas a nice, fresh, disgusted xenomorph space whale, now it's all kind of like, you can see the life force has been, sapped out of it. Now it's in for the fight, but it's like, it's taking the hero out of it. So in that one move, you wounded the creature.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my last 20 feet of movement to move away from it. It's not going to do much. It's not going to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then my bonus action, finger gun.
Finger gun, alright. I done cleansed you, now I'm going to shoot you with the finger gun.
Yeah.
Be cleansed, foul beast. Alright, that didn't quite kill you, but it really messed you up. Alright, here, bang. What you got for me?
24.
24, that's a hit.
Alright. 9 force damage.
Alright. May the force be with you. 9.
Alright, that's all I can do right now.
Okay. So Ashura came up, said, be cleansed, foul beast. And Zorn and Ashura especially, y'all, and Banthor, y'all saw this creature, just like take a hit, after being cleansed by Ashura. She's like, oh, yay, let me get away. Pew pew! I like doing the pew pew. I want to do the pew pew too. So, on this guy, on the bad guy's turn, 3 xenomorphs pop out from this guy. Nobody's quite in range.
Did I miss a reason why I'm all the way over here?
I don't know, why are you all the way over there?
Yeah, I had to move my laptop back into the office, so I think shenanigans took place. I think I was like over here, so I might be in range of them. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I think I saw while I was moving. I just shifted to the right for some reason. So I think I might have accidentally hit the key or something and just started moving.
I don't know, man. Yeah, some kind of, the force is with you.
Not paying attention, just slowly floating away.
Who are you? Who? All right, Zorn. Xenomorph comes flying. These 3 Xenomorph pop out and go flying at you. Huge creatures, though to you right now they're kind of small. But let me tell you, it was huge. They don't have enough. Oh, wait a second. That's a different action, isn't it? Forgot they have. Bell. What is it? Sorry, my computer is taking a long time for this tab to open up. What? Right. I have it on the other one. Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Just don't start answering your own questions. You'll be
I
fine.
know, right? Let's see. That is... Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. There we go. Bonus action, aggressive. Moves up to its speed towards a hostile creature that it can see. So then uses action, uses bonus action. So that means Zorn. Black Demon of the ethereal celestial angel. I'm gonna bite you and claw at you multiple times and see if I can kill you. Plus 8. All right. Is that? Yeah, that's a crit. And is that a crit?
Yes, it is.
Although we
Yeah,
didn't
one
see
crit.
that roll.
18. Well,
Hold on.
what's your
How close?
AC? What's your AC, Zorn?
18.
18. Okay. Well, that's gonna hit. 12.
Let's see.
How close away is Zorn?
Yeah.
Is that what you were saying?
Mhm.
40 odd feet, maybe. Let me see. 35.
Yeah, he's in range. I must still read that crit.
Okay, so gotta the
You
crit.
gotta roll the experience.
Well, it's not a crit. It's still a hit, right?
Alright.
So 2 hits. Don't worry, it's not that much. It really
Yeah.
isn't.
It's not a crit.
Yeah, well, yeah, you could crit, yeah. I'm like, wow, it's not that much. So 9 on each one. 27, so 18. Zorn, you take 18. Yeah, I got a beef. Yeah, because that's yeah, that yeah. Maybe that's for one claw is 9. So they have 3 claws. Not specific. 2d4 plus 4 slashing. Alright. Okay. What are you gonna make? So these guys come out and start to swarm you, so they can get advantage and start swinging for the hills. This is good, so it shows me that I need to up their damage by 1,000. Well, not so much, but a little bit. And you got it. Oh, that's right. Because I don't know. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna see if these guys are going to okay. All right. So they're not gonna spit out their babies because Kellum smashed into them and disrupted the whole process. Alrighty. So they're going to be very mad at Kellum and the angel here. And let's see if they can. Angel 1, yay. Angel 2, yay. Not Angel, sorry. Well, oh, I didn't get to do it. Okay. So the 2 whales where Kellum and the angel are going to use their cone attack. You can see them, getting ready to blast the area with a cone attack, much like a dragon would and such. And Vanthor, these 2 space whales are circling you. They're swimming around you like in a circle. So actually, Necra, you can take an opportunity to attack against one or the other, the wounded one or the not wounded one, if you'd like.
I'll take the wounded one.
All right. So as they're circling around Vanthor, kind of like sharks and such. They're not going so fast, that you don't notice, and so you take a swipe out. What you got? Advantage?
I don't know that I have advantage, but I
No,
guess.
yeah, because you go at, Vanthor.
Yeah, at the time
They're
they'd be
mostly
near you for it. They'd be flanked.
Yeah. And then,
Alright.
27, there you go. And they're concentrated on Banthor. So,
No, 21.
Sneak attack. Because it's not yeah.
Yeah,
So the 29.
21, because as far as I know, I did the sneak attack on the...
No, it works once on your turn.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But it also works when you use your reaction. It works on other people's turns.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
yeah,
weird.
force
I
effect.
don't know. Yeah. So if a battle master, say gives you, their action to attack, you could use your sneak attack during that turn, and then your turn use your sneak attack, and then somebody steps away from you, you use your reaction, so you could use your sneak attack. So it's weird, but Lord forbid you use your sneak attack twice in the same round. Anyhow, that's my soapbox. So Banthor, they're looking to smash you. They're gonna be nasty too. They're gonna they're gonna eat you.
One of them start.
What's that?
Didn't one start in the moonbeam?
Oh yeah, yep. Is that a cost? Con?
Yeah, con
save.
save. Thanks, Ashra.
Mm-hmm.
Really? That's a 1. Plus whatever they, plus their, I rolled a 1, so yeah. How much damage there, fucko, buddy?
8 radiant.
8 radiant, okay. Alright. Definitely wounded now. Though the presence of its friend here is invigorated it. It wants to see something dead, so they're circling around Banthor, getting ready to chomp, to bite, to eat something. Yum yum. Let's see. Okay. Angel's turn.
Can Kellum speak with the angel
Sure.
and strategize with it? Right before I do that, can I ask, what is the circumference of these space whales? Like around their chest, around their back? What is that circumference?
I don't know. What are you trying to? Trying to steer?
I didn't want to reveal the plan.
Okay. I don't know exactly. So they're, they take up the space that they take up, but 5, 10, 15,
Well, I'm going to try and coordinate with the angel, if it'll work with me,
Right.
to throw it to the end of a rope and have it bring that rope around the chest of the beast back up to me, and so I tie it off on my side and I tie myself down to it. Kind of like similar to how rodeo guys tie themselves to the bulls for bull riding. And then essentially just keep myself on this whale, continue to control it. And like if something attacks me with any kind of area effect, it's hitting its ally as well.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
That would require the angel
yeah,
delaying until I can get my turn to pull out the rope. So it's like if the angel is willing to do that.
Yeah. Here, help me do this. Yeah, not a problem. So let's see. The angel, recognizing what you're doing, already seeing, you ride the space whale over, with a smile or a smirk on their face. Mainly, you kind of get the feeling that they're happy that you've using the sword to its full extent to manipulate beasts and such. So it'll let's see. Oh, so you're next anyhow. Okay. So what other help you need, it'll basically take the rope and fly it around, or make sure it gets around the whale and such. Back
I would just
you.
need it to take it down and under, and then back up the other side so that I can bring the two sides of the rope together and tie myself down to this this whale. This ugly space whale.
Ugly space whale. So it's going to do that. It's going to help you and come around the other side. Yeah. All right. It sees what you're doing on that. It's going to use, I'll say, one of its attacks to help you with the rope, and the other attack to hit this guy here, because I like angels. Hey, push the wrong button. Here. You just it didn't do the nice. A 27, yeah, I think that hits. Okay. So whopping 67 slashing plus 25. Oh,
92. Oh, his phone died.
That's okay. I've got somebody over, I guess, the laundromat that needs their phone car turned into smoldering wreckage. Can't figure out not to turn on the alarm while they're at a laundromat.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the stream on. Be right back, and let's take 5 while he's getting his phone sorted out.
space whale. Oh, and that's right. Did the
Got the rope going on.
that's right. Helped you out with the rope. And then did the damage. It did, and then it was going to be your turn with the rope. There. Let's see. So 60, 80, 92 points of damage. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Alrighty. Kellum.
So I imagine most of my action was used up getting the rope out of the backpack.
Well, I mean, what would you like to do past that?
I would like to just pretty much focus all my ability and effort into keeping the space whale I'm riding in front of the other one and keeping this one as much as possible facing that one, so when they fire whatever they do from their mouths, they hit each other.
All right. The broadside their own. Okay.
Yep.
Right. So you ride this whale in tandem with the other one, trying to keep it. You know, you're harrying one with the other. I got you.
Yep.
You're trying to keep them in line with each other. So if they start using their psychic weaponry, it's going to be popping off on each other.
Exactly.
Nope, you're not shooting it this way, you're going that way. Alright. Necra. What you got it for us over here? Banthor. They're circling around him. Looks like they're gonna have Banthor for lunch.
I'm gonna try and hit this guy with the energy bow again.
Alright.
That'll hit. What?
23? Yes. Which one?
The one I
The,
hit last.
Yeah, the one you've been hit. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
And okay.
32. You do have advantage. So.
Okay. Then what else is from the grave? The other one.
Do I have to do anything to the whales from the grave?
Looks like it just says it hit. It does it. So.
Okay. Yeah. Whales from the grave. The space whales.
Yep, as long as they're within 30 feet of the targeted sneak attack, they take half the sneak attack damage. which is necrotic damage.
All right. Huh. Anything when your movement? Are you gonna stay right there?
Move up a little.
Okay.
And action. Double check to see if I got anything I can actually do with my bonus action at this point. No. So, yeah, that's me.
All right. Banthor. These two space whales are circling the drain. Got you in the kill zone. What you going to do?
I'm not sure where the moonbeam was. It was somewhere around the cloud thing over here. You think it's 60 foot to move it? I think I could
Sure,
hit them with it.
not a problem.
Yeah, it'd have to be this one. It'd be around here.
Yeah, did yeah. I'm confused. Maybe I thought you had did a concentration spell check back or something like that.
Oh, did I? I've
He
casted.
recasted it.
Yeah, I can't remember if I've gotten hit since then.
Okay.
No, you hadn't gotten hit
Okay.
since then.
Okay. All right. So you move it over to this one here. He's the one that's already been hit as well, so that's good. Damage for that.
Be a con 18. Let me roll damage.
Okay.
Where are you?
$13. Okay.
13 radiant. And then I'm going to shapeshift.
That's it. And then I'm gonna change it. Yeah.
And I will go back into that bear warden form. And that'll be my turn.
There we go. For reward. Uh-oh. Alright, Zorn. You got 3 of these small xenomorphs. I call them small, but they're actually quite large. They're they came up to you and called you daddy. Daddy, daddy. Yarr. What you gonna do, man?
Let me guess. These things have an AC of like 19 or something, right?
They do, yeah. Something high.
Yeah. I don't think my rapier is going to be able to crack that. So, let me see if I remember this correctly. Disengage and run.
Okay. So, disengage action gives you 30 or whatever your movement is. You don't have to be
Disengage
Yeah.
lets you move without provoking.
right.
It doesn't give you extra movement. It just lets you move
Okay.
without provoking.
Gotcha. Okay. So you've taken the disengage action, so you can move your movement without provoking opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. So whatever your movement is, you can do that. And yeah.
Wait, before you do that, don't you have Misty Step?
You might.
Yeah, don't you? Because you should have Misty Step. You could do that. Move from them. That won't provoke. That's a bonus action. Then use your movement. Then you can attack with your bow. Still have your action to attack.
Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah, let's Misty Step 30 feet to the west and move 35 more feet to the west, and then see if we can hit the broadside of a space whale.
Okay. So there's the one that Kellum and the Angel, or the one that Necker and Phanthor the Bear. Phanthor the Bear. East or west?
Technically, I am falling back in shooting, so the babies actually.
Go shoot the little ones. That's
Yeah.
probably a good idea. All right, go for it.
Okay, first shot. A 14 will not do any good.
Go.
And an 18 probably won't do any good either.
Meets it.
They're basically right next to each other, right?
Yes, they are all right next to each other.
Okay, so the 18 was the horde breaker.
Got it.
Beat so I still have another shot. Oh, nice. 32 points of damage for that one.
Does it 32 on all of those guys, or just the one?
Just the one.
Okay. And what do the other guys get?
From what I recall, the horde breaker thing just lets you aim at the guy next to the guy who's you just shot at.
Yeah, you get an additional shot.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then.
So shoot again.
So make another shot, then. Or did you?
All right. I missed the first one. I hit the second one with 32 points of damage, and second actual shot, 16. I am not betting well today.
Oh, all right.
Hey, you got
one of
32. Okay.
You got 30. I was about to say you got 32 on one of them. I'm like, damn. So you need to have his like rain of arrows.
Well, that's like what's it called? Barrage. Arrow barrage.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, there's a spell for that lets you shoot multiple.
Yeah, a arcane archer should, like really have some fun, crazy,
Oh, Conjure Barrage, that's what the name of that spell is. Which is a ranger spell, so.
Bonus action and movement and action. I guess that's it for you, Zorn, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Alrighty. Ashara.
Alright, Ashra is intending to fireball. How close are the two that are circling Banthor?
How close are they to you?
Yes, to me and to each other.
Okay. So they're like 115, 120 to you, and they are like 15, 20, 15 feet from each other.
Okay, so I could target both. It could hit both of them, and then the other two that Kellum's doing with. Well, he's keeping them basically locked together.
Right. Yeah, they're right there. They're kissing cousins right now.
Mm-hmm. So I could technically.
They act like they're from South Carolina.
Hold on now.
Hey, hey, now.
I think that's an insult to everybody.
Alabama.
Not quite.
Alabama. Yeah, good. Y'all got rowdy. Y'all be quick. Alabama.
Hey, what happens in the South stays in the South, all right?
Okay.
Well, that doesn't stick to the South either, though.
Actually, it really kind of does. It really, because
You don't want to know what happens in the backwoods of Michigan.
so, sometimes the South don't wander too far.
Honestly,
The Dakotas ain't nothing to laugh at neither.
Nope.
So, I bet ain't ain't nothing around for forever. And then boom, there's a little town.
Yeah.
Anyway,
There ain't no banjos to tell you.
You get on the wrong place.
All right, so I can target
Ashra.
either
Yes.
set.
Who?
So what are y'all thinking? Which set should I target?
well, if there's a way you can target the two that I'm with up there, like they take up enough room to where the fireball could hit somewhere where it doesn't touch me or the angel, right? But it would still touch both of them.
Yeah. I could target under them, like wouldn't have to target like on top.
Yeah.
I directed it
Fine. Yeah.
under, then it would just like roast them from the other side.
Banthor would prefer to not get a fireball in his face.
Fireball.
Well, I wouldn't. Well, I mean, it'd probably be close, but it wouldn't touch you. But
I hate that
I'll
no
aim.
sense for.
Thanks.
So the argument for the ones over near Banthor is that there is one there that's very damaged already, that
Yes.
could potentially just go and be taken out. I don't know if either of the two I'm with is that close.
No.
So
Yeah. So
wait,
I mean,
Yeah, we got one that's as far as these guys are going. Yeah.
right, because the one I cleansed has been like heavily damaged because of the cleanse.
yeah.
Yeah.
real talk, I could probably take the hit if it does hit me, and it's probably less than what that thing can do if you can manage to kill it.
Again, I can aim it so that it wouldn't reach to you. I have the reach to place it far enough away from you, where it just hit those two.
I
That's
can
why
take it, Quill. I can take
That's
it.
That's why I was asking what's the distance. I have the distance. I just need to make sure they were close enough to each other to put it there. But so yeah, I'll target those two. Fireball, deck save, you know the drill.
So the one with Banthor.
Yeah, the one with the two with Banthor.
Yeah. The ones, yeah. Sorry, my nose is kind of. I understand. I said 2. Dex, you said.
Yep, dex 16.
17 and a 15. One saved and one did not.
Okay. Yep, so 39.
39?
Yep.
What? Alright, 16. Yeah.
So, this one save would take 19.
I should throw fireballs. Fireball.
Yep. Throwing fireballs. Let's see. And then for my bonus action,
And for my next.
I'm going to pew pew with the finger guns.
Right.
They're both out of my normal range. How close are the small ones that we're targeting Zor?
Like 40 some odd.
Yeah, I'm gonna aim for one of those. Whichever one looks most damage. Zor.
Alright.
Shoot that one. Oops, I hit the damage before I hit the attack. Let's see if I actually hit it. So 22 to hit.
22 hit.
Alright, the damage was
6.
6 force.
666. Alrighty. Alright.
Just kind of keep myself kind of just away from them, but close enough. So I think I'm gonna stay where I am.
In a second. So as a cutscene, Astra throws this fireball and hits the two xenomorph whales. Then pulls out their finger gun and shoots the baby xenomorphs flying over in the middle. Like, hey, I see you over there. Beam, beam. And then she, blows the tip of her fingers off. Like she, blowing the barrel of a gun. And holsters it real quick. Like she's got a little pew pew side shooter or something, sidewinder. Something, I don't know. Anyhow, side shooter gun, bang bang.
You mean holster?
What's that?
Even the host?
Yeah, even the holster, the whole thing. You know, it's all imaginary. You can't, I mean, it's all pretend gun anyhow. So pretend, holster. You just put it,
Alright.
and that's part of the spell. You got to take it out of the holster and shoot, pew pew.
Right.
That's the somatic, pew pew. Or the verbal. A ripple or rip in the fabric of the ether space in front of you in the middle happens, and a large, well, for you is large in the thing in the big scheme of things. It's not a very large. It is a cargo ship, spaceship. It's a hardened one, meaning the cargo is loaded into the ship itself. So it's kind of large. And you can tell that that this is being chased. As it's zinging and shooting back and forth as much as it can for a large, kind of cargo ship here. The cutscene goes to the people inside. There's a person, a captain, of course, yelling instructions. Who says, "I thought you said that this would take us through." A lady behind computer panel says, "I just told you that whatever was happening, that there was a disturbance in the anomaly, and we should be able to get through it. I didn't know you'd just go ahead and just swing us through there." "Well, I was taking initiative. You don't become a captain for nothing." Captain Captain Ortega. That's funny. And he says, "Alert crew." He says it through the intercom. "Xenomorphs breaching the outer hull. I need a damage report. We need to send this javelin now." People start yelling. This is happening and that's happening. Life support's failing. We've got multiple breaches to the hull. Seems that these guys can breathe in space as well. What the hell? Do y'all see what I see? You've got to be scared. Are those angels outside? I've seen it all. I need a home. I need to go home. They're not paying me enough for this. Is that javelin ready? We need to send it now. Sir, the javelin's been compromised. I think it's one of them's outside. You see, come flashing back to your perspective. You see a large ship with the name Isengard painted across the side of it, and a small pod enough for the size of a small room shoots out from it. and immediately starts to spiral out of control. You see sparks and other things shooting off from it. And in the midst of this pod shooting off and out of control, headed towards the planet, a large explosion happened as the ship is ripped in two. As it seems a xenomorph, as a space whale, a xenomorph space whale has attached itself to the ship, and little babies have been pouring out and covering it, entering the ship and compromising what's going on. This is pretty much happening right and around the middle of the battlefield, pretty close to where Ashura is.
Well, don't want that to be around me. Trying to stay out of blast radius.
Right. Well, that might not be a possibility. Any kind of last kind of hurrah, last little item thing you might want to do as the world goes from this nice purple and pink kind of to bright white.
Alright, this is the last thing. I want to launch 2 more fireballs. These whales.
A fireball! I'm gonna look. I got 2 more in my bag.
I got 2 more in the tank.
I got
need
2.
to use them.
Come on, son. I need you to put those fireworks down. But sir, I only got 2 more left in my bag. Can I please fire them off? I mean, please. If you're gonna take them away, there's only 2 left. I mean,
Exactly.
please, Mister. That's awesome.
Why not? Why not use it? If I want to lose it.
Right. So, I'm sure it's like, it takes this moment as general confusion. Everybody's like, what in the heck is happening here? Ashur is like, yeah, okay. Boosh, 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 boosh.
Exactly.
And you get a fireball. And you get a fireball.
Launch 1 more towards the 2, and then launch 1 towards the other 2.
Right. Hey, you in the big ship. This way or this way?
Exactly.
Take a path. It's all gravy. Alrighty. Ashura takes the initiative and launches space fireballs at the 2 groups of space whales. In the oncoming confusion, you can see whales coming up in the distance, about to enter into combat range as we get to the top of the round. Kellum, you and your angel, your Xeno whales are locked in a heated battle of who is uglier than the other. As you've got one wrangled, basically, incapacitated, except for the fact that you're telling it where to go.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go anywhere except for that way. And so you've got one whale is rolling over the other one. So they're biting and gnashing at each other. It's like two cats.
Have they activated their cone attacks yet?
No, they're basically you slam the one in there into the other. So the one that you were controlling was like definitely not anything happening, and then the other one was basically just like, hey, what are you doing, and got into it. They basically just got into a cat fight.
Okay.
And slashing and biting at each other. They are mindless creatures controlled by the mind, the hive mind.
Okay.
So they didn't do their psychic cone attack. And for Banthor, well, I was gonna have them attack you, but there's also a big spaceship. So, Banthor, can I get you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me?
$21.
I'm sorry?
21.
Why do you got to roll so high? So this is half damage. 47.
Okay.
Did you want me to roll those fireballs? Or?
If yes.
Oh.
I mean, you don't have to, but you definitely can, yes.
I'm going to.
What was that? You're like, I think I'm going to.
I'm going to, because why not?
Right, you couldn't. How can you say you cast it if you didn't roll the dice?
Exactly.
Did you roll the dice? Then you didn't cast it.
42 and 35.
$32, 45. All right.
What? 42 and 35.
Oh, okay. 42, 35. Whoosh, whoosh. Two fireballs go off. Like you said, you can go over here or you can go over there. Or they might see it as like, no, come right through here. This is where you want to. Oh crap! I'm right in the middle. Does anybody want to use a skill or to use any spell or anything, or do any other action with the space whales or with the spaceship or with the pod that shot out of said spaceship?
Well,
I got knocked out of bear form just now, so I'll do a hellish rebuke on whatever hit me.
All right.
Let's see. Is there anything we can do? Huh?
I'm sorry?
I don't know if there's anything we can do about the pod that was.
I don't know if y'all have
idea.
anything up your sleeve. I'm not saying that there is anything to do. I'm just
Well,
saying, is there anything that you want to do? That's all I'm saying. These things are happening. I'm not going to say you can't do anything. I'm just saying, if you want to do anything, this is the moment to do that.
Okay.
And you don't have to do anything. It's going to happen or it's not going to happen. So,
Alright,
waiting. Anyways, actually wanted to do a perception check to see if I recognize the technology.
okay. Yeah, give me a perception check.
there actually might be something we can do.
Alright.
How far was the pod? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
How far away is the pod? Not far, in the relative, ethereal,
Mm-hmm. I'll let you answer, Necra. I'll tell you. What I'm thinking.
Yeah. So, my cutscene is just giving you more information about what y'all see.
So there's no token for us to see.
There is no token. I'm just,
Okay.
so theater of mind on that, So
All right.
I was like trying to come up with do I do? I'm like, so.
Yeah, and I lost track about halfway through it, so.
Okay. Well, I might could do that too. Okay, I might have to take back the fireballs that I did then.
Hey,
there's-
this way with the fireball. So yeah, the spaceship rips through, the side of ethereal space, comes in, and you see this big xenomorph space whale right on its tail, literally chewing on the back of it, while little baby xenomorphs are popping out of the space whale and jumping off onto and into the cargo ship, and that's what y'all see. This happens for a moment, and then you see on the bottom of the spaceship, the side or the bottom, a pod pop shoots out. Not a missile, but like a pod, a section of the ship, shoots out, like a 6x10, and shoots towards what you could tell would be, the planet and such, and start shooting through ethereal space towards the planet, and you can see sparks are shooting off from this pod, and it's wobbling really, like, way out of control. I'm not saying that y'all have to do anything to stop the, control it or anything like that, blah, blah, blah. I just, saying, not that y'all really could do much, to stop that. I'm just, if y'all wanted to do anything. Necra, there we go. Brain stop. Necra, you do notice, some of the words, some of the technology does look familiar and such. It's not, shall we say, the exact same such that you were, used to or have seen before, but some of the things there, you're like, oh, that looks like, like the tower before it went boom, in a way. So, Even has the kind of the long tower, shape to it. If the ship was, nose head deep in the dirt, shooting out of the ground like a wizard's tower and such. You said you would change your idea from fireballs to.
Okay, I don't know if this will work, but looking at the stat, I do have plane shift for the spell here. And I see the pod. Could I plane shift it so that it just appears on the mortal plane without crashing? Because it looks like it's gonna crash.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me. So what is that? Is that a spell or?
Yeah, plane shift is a spell. It's in the staff. It's one of the spells that is in the staff that I have.
Oh, like one of the
that takes charges.
One of the staffs that I just gave, angel staff, or okay. Right.
The angel staff.
Okay. So you're trying to affect it, in the ethereal plane, so it doesn't crash land. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So if I plane shift it now before it leaves then shift, because it's going towards the modal plane anyway, then if I go ahead and plane shift it there, but that it's already it appears on the ground instead of hurtling through the sky type of thing.
Gotcha. Right.
Might also be able to decide where it lands.
Well, that too. If I can choose what spot it lands, then that way it could be near us and we could go to it.
Near. Far. Sorry. Near. Far. Sorry. Okay. So it's traveling through the ethereal space, headed to the planet, the prime material planet, the prime material space. You go ahead and open up a passage for it to go ahead and go into the prime space, out of the ethereal, and when that happens, you right as it's cutting through, go from one space to the other space. The going into the prime, the wind and atmosphere hits the pod, and a sheet rips off of it, and you see one of the xenomorphs come flying out of it, out of the pod, as well as a passenger. That somebody else was in the pod. These two people, the xenomorph and the person, come flying out of the pod, and as it's closing up, you get the glimpse of it and such through your mind, if nothing else. That like a parachute opens up, and then it starts to artfully kind of glide. It's not just like a parachute, but like a glider, a gliding parachute. It has form and can turn and such. So you see that there's some kind of control and mobility. So it might not have had that before, being in the ethereal space. The xenomorph doesn't seem to have problems in the ethereal space, but is sucked, into the prime, and it is falling and such. So, and now it seems like he's having an issue. And the guy he was done for either way. So, as he falls into the prime space, he's getting kind of chewed up by the alien, as well as, falling, and such from, So, and then that's the last you can kind of see of that. You can see it through, while you're in the ethereal space and it's falling and such. You can see its shadow per se, but you don't really see the, the details anymore. And it seems to get out of reach a lot quicker than you think it would. So. Space and size are kind of interesting here in the ethereal space.
All right.
Not that anybody else can't do anything, but that's what happens if nobody else does anything. If nobody else does anything else. So, if anybody wants to do anything else and such, those things can happen as well.
I think Zorn had to go.
Yeah, Zorn left.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that time.
Yep.
I should have done it slightly earlier, and such.
Like
But
an hour or two earlier, yeah.
I wanted people to beat up on the rails.
This is a multi-session encounter.
Yeah.
And I told y'all I was going to take, yes.
Yeah, just...
And this gives you a moment to think of, now how the hell am I going to deal with this craziness that Jeremy's done, thrown at us.
Yeah.
So, it gives you a couple weeks to...
Yeah, just...
Alright.
I'm sorry, anybody else?
So the one person, well, we only saw one person in the pod, and they died in the xenomorph.
Yeah, not to say that was the only person in the pod.
Or just that one person that's pulled out.
Yeah.
Okay. But the pod still got plane shifted.
Yes, that was your objective. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it still got plane shifted. It seemed to be a lot more in control since they were in an environment that they could control. Next moment, after this, the reactor from the cargo ship explodes, ripping you. Sending you all back to the prime material plane with a quickness, say it. Okay, so you all just leveled up, so y'all don't need any XP, right?
What? Excuse?
We can
I said
always
you
do
all
with more
just
XP. But
I said you all
don't think
just
we're gonna
leveled
level.
up. So
No. So we always need XP.
no, you all just leveled up. You don't need no XP.
We always, every time. Every session. Come on now. We come on. We fought space whales. If that's not XP
Right.
worthy, I don't know what is.
I don't know.
It's what, 15,000 each?
I mean, if we don't get XP, then I'm expecting us to get something. Okay, we're fighting some space.
He's like, I need to get something.
We need to get
Dude,
something out of fighting some freaking whales in space, and then getting blown up by a ship that comes from nowhere.
Get blown up. Man, where did this ship come from? It just came out of nowhere and just blew us up. I didn't even get to finish what I was doing. And I was doing some cool stuff. And it blew me up.
Cool stuff. Hey, and then I shifted from doing cool stuff to saving some people before they crash landing.
Right? So now I got to think about how that helps them, and what was going to happen to them. And now what is going to happen to them. So,
because again, the plane shifts them straight to the ground instead of them trying to fly.
well, it's still, they still have to cover the territory, and stuff. So you don't get to do this straight to the ground kind of thing. But it's like, they were in an environment that they didn't know how to control, and then you sent them into an environment that they did know how to control. So, in that fashion, you did them a favor. So.
Yes. Yes, they owe me their lives.
Stupid. That's funny. Let me grab the calculator out. When's the next game session? When would that be?
Oh, let's see.
The 18th, it looks like.
Okay. All right. Anybody have a problem with the 18th?
Good so far?
Yeah, I don't believe so.
I try and bug Zorn, but I think he's busy.
Just reply to his AFK, his next session. He'll see it when he needs to. When he gets it.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna miss that staff. Cause I know there's no way you can let me keep it.
That's a little bit of XP. I don't know if I want to give you all that much XP. Well, the ones y'all just leveled up, but it's just the y'all that have just leveled up. So like Ashura, you just leveled up. So this is not gonna.
It's not gonna do nothing.
All right. Start Babylon. Everybody gets 8,000 XP. And the wardens keep your XP because you're outside of the plane of existence. So he didn't have any, he couldn't get his hands on it. It's all yours.
We get the full 8,000. That's awesome.
Yes.
You didn't get to share it because you're on a different plane of existence.
I come up with a couple good ones every once in a while. Like, that'd be a lot of XP to have to kick out. You want me to do what? 1,000 what? How much? Whew.
All right.
You get 8,000 XP, but actually most of that goes to the tree, so you actually only get 2,000.
That's
we
enough
get
to level up a first level person. Jeez.
Do we get to level up
Go ahead.
in the middle of this encounter, or do we have to wait till the encounter's over?
Well, if you
I think
want
we just
Warlock,
got blown up.
yeah, if you want Warlock, you can take it. If you want anything else, then we gotta have a conversation.
Okay, I'll think
You
about
gotta go through your You gotta go through your training.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta talk to your shrink. Okay.